解説は関脇栃乃若春日野さんです。鶴竜の印象どうでしょうか。
そうですね、はたきはね、いなしは上手ですよね。それで今この土俵入りも見てるとですね、なんかこうふっくらした、こう力士らしい体というかですね、鶴竜はもうこの肌つやもいいと思いますね、今場所は。
柔らかさもあります。そして中盤に来て、引いてしまう相撲もあっても安定にといいますかね、それほど危ないというところはないんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね、ヒヤッとすることもありましたけどね、やはりそれを勝ちに結べてるっていうのは、やはり今場所の鶴竜の強みでしょうね。
場所前、腰に不安がありました。直前は少し休養しながら初日に向かっていきましたが、その腰の状態も日に日に良くなっているという鶴竜です。今日は明生の初めての挑戦を受ける立場です。これは非常に楽しみですね。
そうですね、新鋭がね、挑むという形でいいんじゃないですかね。
明生がどんな相撲を見せてくれるか、鶴竜がどうこれを明生に対するかというところが注目です。
西方より横綱白鵬土俵入りであります。
もう一人8戦全勝の横綱白鵬です。中日勝ち越しは48回目。白鵬自身が持つ記録を更新しています。
横綱白鵬、露払い炎鵬、太刀持ち宝富士、行司は木村晃之助であります。
春日野さん、こちらの8連勝の中身はどうでしょうか。
そうですね、昨日の相撲を見てるとね、やはりその余裕というよりもね、一生懸命さが目立ちますよね。
正代戦でしたね。
そうですね、やはりこう荒々しいというかね、鶴竜はこう流れるように相撲を取ってますけど、白鵬の場合はこう押しつぶす、力で潰すというような感じの印象ありますよね、今場所は。
昨日は2度ほどすくい投げあるいは引きで泳ぐ場面はありましたが、これはどう見ました。
そうですね、そのもう一つ詰めがね、甘いというかね、それよりも相手がちょっとよくこうなんていうかな、白鵬の相撲を知ってるというか分かってるというかね、そういう印象を受けますよね。
両横綱が8連勝できました今年の名古屋場所。今日は白鵬は逸ノ城との対戦です。さて今日中入りは関取訪問です。今回は志摩ノ海関です。今場所
Hello and welcome to another day of exciting Doskoi action in this July Grand Suno tournament. We are going straight into our feature. This is the Kisebeya. We are focusing on this man, Shimanoumi. This is a Sektori visit, and we are looking at Shimanoumi. Powerful big man using his otsuke technique effectively all the time. The last tournament, he grabbed a Sanyaku Fighting Spirit Prize after garnering 10 wins in May. But it's been a long way for this man. lot of injuries. It was 6 years ago when he injured his left knee, and that was a big injury that made him plunge all the way down to the lower divisions. And Shimanomi says that going all the way down to the lower divisions, that helped him go back to the basics of sumo. And those basics are, of course, shiko and suriyashi, the shuffling of the feet here. Shimanomi has really gone back to the basics and really decided to do them all over again. And that really helped him come back straight back up to the top division. 10 wins, 5 losses in the May tournament back in Tokyo. And he said that he's able to look back on how his body is, and really got back to conditioning. And it wasn't just conditioning his body, it was conditioning his health. Of course, it's deep-fried food, but also he had a lot of vegetables, I hope. But eating a lot was another basic principle of him in his career, which started in May 2012 as a professional man. He is a man from Kinki Daigaku, one of the prestigious colleges in the west of Japan. He says that he's always been eating this dish from when he was in elementary school. And because he was able to devour all the food and eat a lot, his body got so much bigger. And there's also one place that he always heads to. This is the grave of his father, who passed away 10 years ago. Shimanomi is from Mie Prefecture in central Japan, so relatively close to Nagoya. That's his father there at the top. And Shimanomi says that his father must be happy that he's, doing so much better in top division now. He's doing excellent in the top division. He's looking back at his hometown, Shimanoumi. That's his shikona, and that's because he comes from Shima City. This is Isobecho, a town, and this is the sumo dojo where he used to train every day. Going back to the venue where he used to always practice, meeting the head of the venue there. That's Shimanomi when he was 9 years old, and his coach there. This is where it all began. He says it was, he didn't like it at the beginning. Probably too much practice, and yeah, he was crying all day. And he's pointing at where the towels are. The pole there was where he used to stand all the time, and he doesn't remember when it was all when it started to get all heavy and strict, the training. But then he also gradually got into the practice method of sumo, and going back to this place also taught him to go back to the basics once again, and that helped him recover and overcome all the injuries that he had. Teaching the boy, Shoshin ni modoru, going back to the basics in Japanese there. And he wants to make sure that he continues good sumo, his brand of sumo, in front of everybody, especially to show to those kids there in Shima City. So, let's see how Shimanomi will do, the man from Mie Prefecture. You can see in the Juro divisions, he got back-to-back championships in January and March. 13 wins, 2 losses each in those tournaments. And in the previous tournament, as a Shinyumaku rookie, He got the Fighting Spirit Prize with that double-digit record. 10 wins, 5 losses as a Maegashira 12, and this time he's bumped up almost 6 slots, and now he's in Maegashira 6, currently at 4-4. So overcoming that knee injury, he's there, and we go to our Japanese domestic booth. Mr. Yasuo Fuji on the left, in white the NHK announcer, and on the right is Kasugano Oyakata, the former Sekiwake Tochinoaka. This will be the lineup on the domestic side for our NHK broadcast. Good smile there with the Maegashira 6-man, Shimanoumi. And the man, the guest commentator in the stadium is our usual, Mr. Mainomi, the former Komusubi Mainomi, nicknamed the Department of Techniques. See him a lot in our broadcast. And he'll be there in the Mukojomen side of things to give us details on the domestic side. Now let's look at the leaders board of this Nagoya Basho. In red are the Zensho men so far, 8-0, Kakuryu and Hakuho, both marking a kachikoshi on day 8 yesterday. In blue, with 1 loss, is Takayasu. In his matchup against Tamawashi yesterday, seemed that he got an injury on the left elbow. Let's see how he does today. Here's a slate for today. From the east side, Kaisei versus Sadanoumi. Tochiozan, Terutsuyoshi, Kotoyuki, and Nishikigi. Enho versus Takagenji, the sole rookie to the top division this time. Kotoeko and Yago. Chiyomaru versus Daishoho. Kagayaki and Tomokaze. Myogiryu facing off with Toyonoshima, a veteran matchup there. Shohozan and Shimanomi, both men 4-4. Shiotairyu, Okinoumi. Kotoshogiku and Oonosho, Takarafuji versus Daieisho. Aoyama going against Endo. Asanoyama facing off with Ryuden. Hokutofuji, Tamawashi. Mitakeumi and Abi. Shodai Takayasu. Ichinosho, Hakuho. Last but not least, Kakuryu and Meisei fighting for the very first time. It's Mai Onde once again. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's day 9 of the July Grand Sumo Tournament. I'm Roger Pradhan with the play-by-play coming to you from the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. So it's day 9 with Rikishi making the turnaround at the median yesterday. And so far, it's the 2 Yokozuna Grand Champions leading the race for the Emperor's Cup with a spotless 8-0 record. Let's see how Takayasu, who's in the rear view's mirror with 1 loss, will do today, especially with that left elbow that he could have hurt at the end of the day yesterday. So let's kick it off with Kaisei from Brazil going against Sadanoumi. Kaisei is at the brink of demotion now. He's at 1 win, 7 losses. 1 more loss for Kaisei will be a demotion in the next tournament and a demotion to the Juryo division, most likely. Currently at 1-7. Kaisei is ranked at Maegashira 15 this tournament. So it's very likely with 1 more loss, he will be in the Juryo division. More than very likely. And Sadanoumi on the west side, which is on the right of your screen. He's the man in green. Sadanoumi is currently at 5 wins, 3 losses. He got a good win against Yago yesterday by pancaking him with a Yoritaoshi frontal crush out. Alright, Kaisei 204 kilos against Sadanoumi on the right, 144. A rather slow tachiai initial charge. Sadanoumi trying to get that Maemaoshi on with both hands, and he drives back Kaisei and hands him the demotion. Kaisei unable to use his power whatsoever, and seems that his right elbow isn't working, his right arm isn't functioning at all. We will be seeing Kaisei down in the second highest Juryo division in September. So Kaisei Makekoshi now 1-8. Let's take a look at the replay. Sadanomi getting that left-hand Maemitsu frontal grip at the beginning. Kaise trying to get into his position, but he can't get that right hand inside, and it's Sadanomi in the driver's seat from start to finish, winning by Yorikiri frontal force out. Immediately getting that right hand inside is Sadanomi. And of course he has that left hand Maemitsu grip. Taking control of Kaise, raising his center of gravity. Slides to the right, but then sticks to Kaise and gets the victory. Sadanomi goes to 6-3 now with that Yorikiri victory. He has Onosho tomorrow. Kaise, a losing record now, 1 win, 8 losses. He will be facing Tochi Ozan tomorrow. Here are the judges for the first half. We have Fujishima Oyakata, this man, the former Ozeki Musoyama, and Minato Oyakata, former Maegashira Minato Fuji, Nakagawa Oyakata, former Maegashira Asahizato, Tamanoi Oyakata, former Ozeki Tochi Azuma, and Tanigawa Oyakata, former Sekiwake Hokuto Riki. So we continue with Teru Tsuyoshi, only 169 centimeters, going against Tochi Ozan, 186 centimeters. These two have a 40 kilo weight difference. But Teru Tsuyoshi, look at that. Tochi Ozan has 2 wins, 6 losses. Teru Tsuyoshi, the little man, with a mirror record of 6-2. In their past matchups, their very first meeting was in May, this is the previous tournament. Teru Tsuyoshi won by a Yoritaoshi frontal crush out. Teru Tsuyoshi, let's see if he can advance to 7 wins by beating the veteran here. Teru Tsuyoshi was able to pancake Tochi Ozan after a mata in May. Was able to regroup and then stick right to Tochi Ozan in that previous tournament. And at the edge, he was able to win by Yoritaoshi, frontal crush out. Will it go the same way this time? Tochi Ozan on the left of your screen, that's the east side. And Teru Tsuyoshi on the right of your screen, that's the west side. Today is an odd number day, day 9 of the tournament. So we call the shikona of the rikishi from the east to the west. So I will be calling those names from the left to the right side. Tochi Ozan currently on a 4-bout losing streak, really trying to snap that negative energy. His last win was on day 4, beating Takagenji, the sole rookie to the top division, by a ski otoshi thrustdown. Teru Tsuyoshi looking to get his very first top division kachikoshi, more wins than losses, in his 3rd basho fighting in Makunochi. So let's see how these two will do. We have Shikimori Hindayu as the gyoji in the middle. Beautiful outfit there. Now once the gyoji turns his fan towards us, the viewers, then that means it's time for action. The fan of the gyoji is called a gunbai. Teru Tsuyoshi, as always, being the Mr. Salt Shaker of the top division. Perfect angle there for the salt. So Teru Tsuyoshi all pumped up to go to 7 wins here. 2 more wins for Teru Tsuyoshi in the next 7 days to get his first Makunochi Kachikoshi. All right, Tochi Ozan, a Migiyotsu fighter, right hand outside grip, left hand outside, right hand in, left hand outside, and Teru Tsuyoshi will snuggle into the veteran here, looking for the Maemitsu grip. Going straight under is Terutsuyoshi, and he just moves forward, and out goes Tochiozan. Terutsuyoshi seems to have his feet not shuffling well. Looks like he was up in the air a little bit, but having his head pierce through Tochiozan's chest and belly area, it all worked. Hit the right spots, and Terutsuyoshi grabs win number 7. An Oshidashi frontal push-out victory for Terutsuyoshi. Looking at the replay, you see Terutsuyoshi using a kuisagari attack, putting his forehead into Tochiozan's chest area, trying to pull him down once, but Tochiozan is just too high from the beginning. Has no answer. Terutsuyoshi uses a Hazuoshi first into the armpits. That doesn't work. He just stays low, but he doesn't go down. Good performance there by Terutsuyoshi. Aggressive Oshidashi there by the Warriors. 7-2. He'll go against Shiomaru on day 10 to look for his 8th victory for his first Kachikoshi in the top division. Now this tournament, we have been using our NHK Sports website to give you on-demand video of all the matches in the top Makunouchi division. All you need to do is just click on the website. You can also use your smartphone and get the latest video on the top division. Please use that QR code on the bottom right of your screen as well, if you have the time. There you go. The QR code there on your right. And looking at the ranking of the on-demand videos, the first for day 8 action yesterday was Shiomaru when he beat Enho, getting revenge against Enho for May, and Asanoyama taking on Endo, where he used the Uwatenage overarm throw to beat Mr. Popular, and Ozeki Takayasu, who just beat Tamawashi despite injuring his left elbow. So those were the 3 most viewed videos on the NHK Sports website. So you can check that on your smartphone as well as your PC. So please take a look. The videos will be put up as soon as they're over, I believe. So please check that NHK Sports website for on-demand video. All right, moving on to the 3rd bout of day 9 action. You can see it's a packed crowd. It's been a packed crowd in this humid Nagoya. The humidity outside is about 77%. As of 3 p.m., the weather is it's been overcast with 27 degrees Celsius, about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But every year it's always been hot, even with the air conditioning in the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. So you see all the people with their fans in their hands. This man, Kotoyuki, looking pumped up to find his 6th victory. You can see he's all bandaged up in the hands. And we are focusing on them because they're not just bandages, they're mittens, so-called mittens for him. So it's extremely hard for Kotoyuki to grab the mawashi or belt with those mitten bandages. So all he's gonna do is push or thrust. Push and thrust, and that's his go-to technique. But really, even if at the edge, even if he wants to cling on to the mawashi, it's going to be difficult because he has those mitten bandages on. So let's see how he'll be able to beat Nishikigi today with his hands wrapped up like that. Well, for Kotoyuki, it's the first time in 3 tournaments to climb back up to the top division. He snapped his 4-bout winning streak yesterday against Azumaryu from the Juro division. He was pushed out by the Juro man. But still, at the moment, he's 5 wins, 3 losses, and Nishikigi has a mirror record of 3-5. There you go, pusher thruster Kotoyuki in light purple. Nishikigi in green. He goes for a hidari yotsu, left hand inside, right hand outside grip. Shikimori Kindayu rather, stays as the gyoji in the middle. Little too eager there for Kotoyuki. Pushing forward with the middens. That's all he can do. So once Nishikigi is able to get a hold of the belt, it'll be Nishikigi's game from start to finish. All right, take 2. Double hand attack by Kotoyuki. Going straight forward. Nishikigi can't deal with the attack. And Kotoyuki wins. Gets a victory with the Oshidashi attack. And that's all he needed. Nishikigi unable to grab the Mawashi whatsoever. Kotoyuki able to start take 2 there. That was a Hidashi thrust out attack for Kotoyuki rather. So as you can see in the replay, at the end he continues with his Hazoshi and then pushes to the neck area to finish Nishikigi off. Extensive reach by Kotoyuki. And a Kidashi victory for Kotoyuki, going to 6-3. He meets Dai Shoho tomorrow. And Nishikigi, he now goes down to 3-6. He meets Enho on day 10. And why are the fans chanting? It's because it's this man, Enho, is up on the dohyo now. Enho and the sole rookie to the top division in July, Takagenji. The 2 youngsters going head to head here for the highlight bout of the first half of Makunochi action. Enho really wowing the crowd every time he comes up with his Department of Techniques. He may be called the Department of Techniques 2 if he continues this spree. Just like the man on the guest commentator on the domestic side, Mr. Mainomi. Enho currently at 5 wins, 3 losses. Takagenji 4-4. Enho, last tournament, he was aiming for a kachikoshi as just a passing grade, but he wasn't able to get that number 8 win in May. So this time around, he's very desperate to mark 8 wins for a kachikoshi, more wins than losses. At the moment, Enho 5-3, and Takagenji 4 wins, 4 losses in his top division debut. Can't forget Takagenji there in orange on the right. He got the Juryo Championship with 13 wins, 2 losses in the last tournament. So he has a lot of momentum. Not this time. This time around, from day 6, he's got 3 consecutive losses. He's really eager to snap that streak there and get a hold of Enho. So in the middle is the next gyoji up, Kimura Akijiro, Enho and Takagenji. Of course, they are meeting for the very first time in the top division. This is called the Hatsukao Awase. But they have met twice in the Juryo division, where Enho dominated. They met last March, this March and last March. Their latest one this March was when Enho hurled Takagenji to the clay with a shitatenage underarm throw. Last March, Enho won by a ashitori leg pick. Here we go. Enho 3 wins away from his first Hachikoshi in the top Makunoji division. Takagenji 4. So, got to make sure that Enho moves around the dohyo. He always does, but he's got to be extremely fast today and not let Takagenji catch him. Enho 99 kilograms there on the left, and Takagenji on the right 172, so more than 70 kilo weight difference here. Enho is a hidari yotsu man, looking to snuggle in for a left hand inside, right hand outside grip. Takagenji will try to keep a distance and blow him away with his pushing thrusting attacks. Here we go, the battle of the youngsters, the highlight bout of the first half of Makunochi action. No mutual consent. Sarikishi need to make sure that their breathing pattern, everything is set to go at the same time. It's called mutual consent. Already a take 2 in the top division action after 4 bouts. Enho ducks into Takagenji. Takagenji thrusts away, but he's thrusting a little bit low. Enho stays in and picks his leg at the end and wins. Enho revving up his engine right away from the get-go. And the fans love it. Takagenji having a hard time there, getting rid of the small man there. Enho extremely quick there, using his agility around the dohyo. Takagenji really seemed to have a hard time dealing with Enho. Enho was thrusting forward, but kind of thrusting down into Enho. Let's take a look. Enho goes down. Doesn't get any grip. He tries to pull down Takagenji. Takagenji just keeps on thrusting into the air. And at the end, gets his left knee picked up. And Enho wins by yorikiri. Immediately goes for that left hand inside grip. He can't get it, so Enho now pulls down Takagenji. Enho just sticks to Takagenji and not giving him any time to recover whatsoever. From a different angle. Double hand attack by Takagenji. Enho just keeps on ducking and using his inashi moves, deflecting Takagenji's thrusts. At the end, he grabs the hip area, lifts him up, and wins by yorikiri. Wow. Oh, it was just, the kimarite has just been changed. Not a yorikiri, it is an ashitori. Like I said, it was a leg pick there. So, just like in the March 2018 matchup, Enho wins by ashitori, a leg pick. 6 wins for Enho. Meets Nishikigi tomorrow, and Takagenji falls to 4-5, has Tomokaze tomorrow. Another replay. Takagenji unable to work with Enho. Enho really thrusting from down to up, and that's effectively raising the center of gravity of his opponent. At the end, he picks up that leg and wins by ashitori. A packed crowd in the steamy Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. It is a national holiday, a 3-day weekend here in Japan. Today is Umi no Hi. It is Marine Day. Well, it is Marine Day, but it's not too hot these past few weeks in Japan. Now we have the announcement of 2 Tokoyama resignations. Tokoyama are hairdressers who do the top knots of the rikishi. The man on the left, these are both Tokuto Tokoyama, the highest ranked hairdressers. Tokuto Tokoyama Tokohachi on the left is the man from Miyagi no Beya under Hakuho's stable. And the man on the right is Tokuto Tokoyama Tokomatsu from the Kasugano stable. So both men are currently 64. They're turning 65, the retirement age, next month in August. So both their careers spanned nearly 50 years, and these are the top knots, the beautiful top knots that they have been doing for decades for the top Makunochi division rikishi and the rikishi in all their stables that they belong to. So those are the 2 retiring in August. We will be bringing interviews of each one, Tokohachi and Tokomatsu, after these bouts. So please stay with us. We move back to top division soil. Koto Eko 4-4, facing off with Yago 3-5. These 2 have locked horns twice in the past, in January and March, and it's been Yago forcing out Koto Eko over the straw bales in both matchups. Big crowd cheering for Yago, but this is Koto Eko, his opponent. All right, Koto Eko looking to get back-to-back top division kachikoshi this time. Koto Eko 4 wins away for that. Much bigger Yago, 40 kilos heavier than Koto Eko there. See how it goes. Koto Eko on the left, Hidari Yotsuman, left hand inside, right hand outside grip, and Yago prefers the same stance. This is called an Aiyotsu battle. A kachiage attack by Yago, but Koto Eko takes that inside. Koto Eko is at the edge. He recovers, gets 2 hands inside. Yago is just too high. A great comeback. Koto Eko with that come from behind victory for his 5th victory.
ただいまの決まり手は押し出して琴恵光の勝
Good
ち。
movement around the dohyo by Koto Eko, winning by oshidashi frontal push-out. A kachiage elbow blast by Yago. Koto Eko takes that elbow. Now he tries to get control and by staying low. Yago tries to finish him off, but he's a little bit impatient there. He can't get any sort of outside grip. Koto Eko not allowing that and wins by oshidashi. Good observation by Koto Eko there. He knew that Yago was going for that grip on the mawashi, so he didn't let him use the hazu oshi effectively. Got him high and wins by oshidashi. Koto Eko 5-4 now. He'll face Chio Tairyu tomorrow. Yago 3 wins, 6 losses against Shimanomi tomorrow. Yago 1 win away from his 100th career victory. That's the top knot of Koto Eko. Let's go to the interview of Tokohachi from Miyagi no Beya.
50年というのが本当にあっという間でした。
50 years.
だからもう
Really quick, it flew
中学校
by.
入れたらもう52年になるらしい。
If he started
あ
as
っとい
a
う間でした。
Tokoyama in middle school, it would have been 52 years.
人気力士とか
the fact that he was able to tie the top knot of popular Rikishi, Yokozuna Ozeki, it was a dream. He says that being able to see the Oicho, the ginkgo leaf top knot, on television, that made him proud of himself and his work. Something that he won't ever forget, and he is from the Miyagi-no-beya. Always took care of Yokozuna Hakuho's Oicho. Something he will never forget. And he says that one important task of a Tokoyama is to be friendly and make sure that the Rikishi like them. He wants to tell all the other Tokoyama still learning and that even if he resigns in Nagoya this time around, there's a lot of stuff to do, and he wants to tell everybody that you won't get better at the job unless you just keep on doing what you wanted to try to do everything possible. And steal techniques, I believe, from other Tokoyama. So we just got that interview of Tokohachi from the Miyagi no stable. Tokuto Tokoyama, that's the highest rank hairdresser in the world of sumo. So since his birthday is on August 17th, he'll turn 65. That is the retirement age. So he will be retiring. We will bring you the interview of Tokomatsu after the next bout. We're looking at Mr. Mainomi, talking about all of the memories that he has about Tokoyama. On the domestic side, they're apparently talking about how Mr. Mainomi got along with some of the Tokoyama, the hairdressers that he had when he was Rikishi. Went out for coffee a lot with them. Really, even just that little coffee break with Tokoyama really probably helps keep that mental state strong for many Rikishi. A little chat in the dressing room, Shitakubeya, before or after the bout must really make a difference. We've always been talking about Shingitai and how the Shin, the soul, is the mental state of a Rikishi, is the most important and the hardest to keep positive. Tokoyama has been really helping with that, contributing to that part of Rikishi as well. Let's now move back to the dohyo. Chiyomaru, the man with the most hits yesterday on day 8 action, who beat Enho on day 8. They're in green going against Daishoho. The Gyoji is now Kimura Motoki in the white outfit. So Chiyomaru is a typical pusher thruster, and Daishoho on the right is a Migi man, right hand inside, left hand outside grip. Rather slow tachiai, but it's Daishoho getting his preferred grip. Doesn't have the mawashi, so Daishoho, he wants that left hand outside grip, which he can't get. Now he gets it. Left hand outside grip for Daishoho. This is his game. Now Chiyomaru has his back to him and rolls down the dohyo. Daishoho looking like he pushed him out with an oshidashi. So let's see if Chiyomaru, seems like his right knees may have gotten injured. Seems okay. Daishoho prevailing there.
ただいまの決まり手は押し倒し。
押し倒し。
押し倒して
there.
大翔鵬の勝ち。
大翔鵬. The frontal push down. Seems Chiyomaru, his knees are okay. take a look at the replay. Daisho went to get that left hand outside grip immediately. Chiyomaru not allowing that. He has that right hand inside deep. Daisho has that right hand, but he doesn't have any grip. Now he's at the edge. Now he is able to reach out and get that left hand outside grip to take control. Chiyomaru has his back to him and now pushes him out. Seemed like he just clashed into Chiyomaru at the end. There, breaking his balance. Merry-go-round. One shove at the end, but that's a oshita-oshi frontal pushdown. That's the kimarite. Daisho 4-5, Koto Yuki tomorrow. And Chiyomaru also 4-5. He'll face off with Terutsuyoshi on day 10. Let's go to the other Tokoyama-san retiring. This is Tokomatsu from the Kasugano stable. He was in the business he's been in the business for 49 years. He really feels nostalgic about all the decades that have gone by. Well, his biggest memory as Tokoyama was last January. That's when he was able to do the top knot of this man, the Georgian, Tochinoshin. Then he was a Maegashira man, but now an Ozeki. He'll treasure that memory forever and ever. And he wants to tell the younger Tokoyama that you should believe in Yusho Rikishi being in your stable. So always prepare for that and practice for that. Now on the domestic side we have Kasugano Oyakata, who has Tokomatsu in his stable. Kasugano-san is talking about how his stable used to have 3 Tokoyama. And that was when Kasugano Oyakata was Tochinowaka, fighting as a Sekiwake. And he's always had all those Tokoyama, tying his top knot very beautifully. You see there, Shohozan preparing for bout. And that, I believe, is Shimanomi. And that's Toyonoshima. All the same style of Ginkgo leaf Oicho. But depending on the hairstyle, I mean the hair type of each rikishi, it looks a little bit different. And that's the fun part about watching everybody's top knot. Now we have Kagayaki and Tomokaze going head-to-head here for the 3rd time. Tomokaze is 2-0 over the man, both winning by a hatakikomi slapdown. Another exciting matchup here because Kagayaki, the man from Ishikawa Prefecture, now on a 3-bout winning streak, going against Tomokaze in his 3rd tournament in the top Makunochi division. He is now at 6-2, and Tomokaze with 2 more wins, it'll be a kachikoshi in 13 consecutive tournaments. Here we go. Both powerful pushers. Immediately, a hit and pull attack by Tomokaze. Quick move. Observed Kagayaki being so much lower than him. So he's able to use that quick hatakikomi attack. So 3 hatakikomi in a row for Tomokaze. Using that Kagayaki momentum going forward, and yeah, Kagayaki just seems to always stay too low when they face off immediately. Hidden pull attack by Tomokaze. Still, the tachiai was a powerful clash by both men. Tomokaze already looks like a veteran to me sometimes, just because of his facial appearance and how he's such a poker face. Tomokaze 7 wins, 2 losses, goes against rookie Takagenji on day 10. Kagayaki 5-4. He'll face off with veteran Toyonoshima tomorrow. So as I've been saying, Tomokaze, he will have 13 consecutive tournaments of a Kachikoshi winning record. If he wins tomorrow, one more, if he wins one more this tournament, and that'll tie him with at the second all-time record of Kachikoshi with former Ozeki Koto Oshu. That's since tourneys began 6 times a year in 1958. Now, so 2 young Rikishi there, but the next series of bouts that we'll be seeing will be in the 30s. Veterans Myogiryu 32 and Toyonoshima 36 going head to head here for the 11th time. Myogiryu from Hyogo Prefecture, 6-2, going against Toyonoshima from Kochi Prefecture. Toyonoshima currently at 3 wins, 5 losses. Now it's 5 apiece in the rivalry here. But the very last time that they locked horns was back in January 2016. So 3.5 years ago. That's when Myogiryu won by a Kubinage headlock throw. Now this is Myogiryu yesterday. Really, his deashi, the sliding of the feet, is very effective this tournament. And Myogiryu has been telling reporters that he's able to move forward without stopping. His momentum is just flowing, and really good movements there for Myogiryu. Currently at a 3-bout winning streak. Toyonoshima on a 2-bout winning streak. So Myogiryu getting ready for action in the veteran series here. Myogiryu is a typical pusher, while Toyonoshima looks for a double hand inside grip, morozashi, and is also good at hidari yotsu, left hand inside, right hand outside. So let's see how Myogiryu's deashi will prove effective against this veteran. The Gyoji in the middle is the 12th Shikimori Kandayu. He succeeded the name just from May 2019, last basho, after using the Shikimori Yonokichi name for 3 years. I had the chance to interview Shikimori Kandayu for NHK World's Grand Sumo preview show. Able to learn how much they do outside the dojo. The Gyoji have all these things to do: ringside announcements, calligraphy. Those are really very big aspects of Gyoji work, duties. Here we go. Myogiryu on the left and Toyonoshima on the right. Myogiryu does slide into Toyonoshima, and that's all he needs. Myogiryu, from start to finish, proving his superiority in pushing over the veteran there. Powerful oshidashi technique there by Myogiryu. He did extend that left hand and got that right hand grip, but he didn't really need any sort of grip on the mawashi. Yeah, struggling to snuggle in that left hand for that Maemitsu grip, but His Dayashi was just speedy. All he needed. One shove, two shoves. At the end, the Otsuke. All he needed. Myogiryu was just a little high to finish him off. So Myogiryu goes to 7 wins, 2 losses. 1 win away from that Kachikoshi number 8. He has Shohozan tomorrow. Another man over 30s. Toyonoshima 3 and 6. He'll face Kagayaki on day 10. So Myogiryu looking to get his first 1 win away from his first Kachikoshi in the top division since November last year. Yeah, so no Kachikoshi for him in 2019 yet. All right, we have the man we featured in our Sekitori visit, Shimanomi, man from Mie Prefecture. He will be facing off with Shohozan, a man from the southwestern city of Fukuoka. Shohozan, 35 years old, and Shimanomi, 30 years old. Both men have 4 wins, 4 losses. Now, Shimanomi seems very fresh and rather new to many of our fans listening into our broadcast. It is still his second tournament in the top Makunoji division, but he entered professional sumo in May 2012, and it took him quite a while. Took him 7 years to come up to the top Makunoji division. So as we told you in the Sekitori visit, he injured his knees, and going all the way down to the lower divisions really helped him get back to the basics of sumo, and that's why he's able to come back and do his brand of sumo. Now he's in the top division, and last tournament he got a Fighting Spirit prize with 10 wins, 5 losses. We are showing you the website for the Nagoya Basho, NHK website. For our domestic viewers, we are asking our fans to send in messages in Japanese on the website. Any thoughts about your Nagoya Basho, or if you're fans of any particular rikishi? They're waiting for your messages, I believe, in Japanese. Shimanomi, 157 kilos, only 20 kilos heavier than Shohozan. He has been hot and cold this tournament, but at the moment, 4 wins, 4 losses. So as Shohozan, 4 and 4. Shikimori Kandaiyu continues to be the Yoji for this bout as well. All right, here we go. Shimanomi is a typical pusher thruster, and Shohozan as well. But Shohozan on the left, in black there, he also works on the mawashi. He is also he works well on the hidari yotsu, left hand inside, right hand outside grips. So Shimanomi will want to keep a distance and make sure he thrusts away to get rid of Shohozan getting inside. All right, their one and only bout was in May. Shimanomi won. A slap in the face by Shohozan, not allowing Shimanomi to do anything, but circling around the dohyo is Shohozan. Shimanomi is right in front of Shohozan and puts him down. Shimanomi staying right in front of Shohozan as Shohozan tried to escape and regroup. Shimanomi not allowing that to happen and getting the victory. Now he breaks equilibrium. Now goes to 5 wins, 4 losses. Shimanomi checking his hair. Slap in the face by Shohozan. Shohozan is trying to raise Shimanomi's center of gravity, but you can see Shimanomi trying to get his head down and using the otsuke, forearm shiver. Trying to get his opponent right in front of him all the time, and that really worked out. And that was a hatakikomi slap down victory for Shimanomi. Shohozan tries to get Shimanomi high, but Shimanomi really effectively using the otsuke forearm attack. Now the nodowa, neck thrusts, throat attacks. Yeah, his game plan was perfect, keeping Shohozan, who's much faster than him, right in front of him. Wins by hatakikomi, moves up to 5-4. He faces Yago tomorrow, and Shohozan 4-5. He'll lock horns with Myogi-ryu on day 10. Walking back to the dressing room, Shimanomi. Good outing there. Here are the results of the upper Makushita division. Hokutokawa beating Fujiazuma, a former Makuuchi man. And Naya beating Chiranomi. Hoshoryu beating Shio Otori, another Makuuchi man, Sanyaku man actually. Irodori beating Tamaki, and Wakamotoharu beating Seiro. So Wakamotoharu there in red, marking his 4th victory for Kachikoshi in Makushita. And let's take a look at our Juryo bout of the day. We hope to go there soon after looking at the Makushita. Naya, the second one there in orange from the right, the grandson of the legendary Yokozuna. And here are the results of the Juryo division. Ichi Yamamoto won by a Hikiotoshi over Daiseido. Kyokutaisei forced out Ryuko, and that puts him on top with 7 wins, 2 losses. Kotonowaka, Kizakiumi, Kiribayama, Ikioi getting victories. Ikioi preventing a Makekoshi there with his 2nd win. Takanosho and Tsurugisho getting a victory there for his 7th victory. That was a minute and a half bout after thrusting down Wakatakakage. Dai Amami, Chiyoshoma, Gagamaru getting a victory. Gagamaru also preventing a Makekoshi. Let's take a look at Ishiura going against Tobizaru. Ishiura is the gold man on the left. Tobizaru, the brother of Hidenomi. Hidenomi is a little bit high, and Ishiura always having trouble fighting Tobizaru, but this time it worked out. He was able to use the kuisagari and use his lower body very effectively to get Tobizaru high, win by Yorikiri. So 6 wins, 3 losses for Ishiura. The other Juryo bouts, Kyokushuho and Tokushoryu, both coming on top against their opponents. So a very interesting race in the Juryo division. 2 men with 7 wins, 2 losses. Tsurugisho and Kyokutaisei, and 6 men with 6 wins. So very unpredictable in the Juryo division. Let's now go back to top division action. We have Chio Tairyu going against Okinomi. Man in pink, Chio Tairyu, may go for a hit and pull attack. Okinomi will go for the belt. Immediately going to the left immediately after the tachiai is Chio Tairyu, and winning by Oshidashi or an Okuridashi, it seems. Very quick victory for Chiyotairyu there.
ただいまの決まり手は押し出し、
So, Oshidashi,
押し
push
出
out
し
there.
て千代大龍の勝ち。ここで勝負審判
Staying
の
his
交
back
代であります。
and yes. That was an Oshidashi frontal push out. And shifting a little to the left immediately after the tachiai. Oshidashi victory for Chiyotairyu, moving to 6-3. He faces Koto Eko tomorrow. Okinomi 4-5. He has Takara Fuji on day 10. So that's the first half of Makunochi top division action for day 9. 9 more exciting Doskoi bouts for you coming right up on day 9. So please do stay with us for the second half. All right, here are the results for the first half of action. Sadanomi started off by a Yorikiri victory over Kaisei. 6 wins, 3 losses now for Sadanomi. Teru Tsuyoshi finding his 7th victory, so 1 win away for his first kachikoshi in the top division. Koto Yuki and Enho both getting their 6th wins. Koto Eko, Daishoho getting their wins. Tomokaze slapping down Kagayaki for win number 7. 1 win short for Tomokaze to get 13 consecutive tournaments with a kachikoshi. Myogiryu and Shimanomi getting wins, and you just saw Chiyotairyu push out Okinomi by shifting to the left after the tachiai. The 9 bouts coming up. One of the most important bouts that we'll have is the Yokozuna bout. Meisei is challenging a Yokozuna for the first time. He'll face Kakuryu today, and tomorrow Hakuho. Look at his record so far. It's always been kachikoshi in the past 4 tournaments, but he only has 2 wins this tournament. 6 consecutive losses. He beat Takara Fuji on day 7, and yesterday, since Goedo pulled out, he got a forfeit win. This is day 2 for Meisei against Koto Shogiku. And Koto Shogiku is too high from the beginning, and it seemed like Meisei was controlling the game, but no. A bigger opponent for Meisei this time. But really, Meisei is able to control the match, but is just losing his bouts. He's been telling reporters that he's been able to do his style of sumo. It's just the wins aren't just coming. There you go. All come from behind victories. There. So Meisei is fighting in his highest career rank at the moment, and he's been on the offensive side the entire time, and that's what Kasugano Oyakata on the domestic side is saying. He is currently fighting at Maegashira 4 on the east side, and he was going to challenge an Ozeki for the first time yesterday on day 8, but Goedo pulled out due to an injury. And today, before even fighting any Ozeki, he'll be fighting Yokozuna for the first time, and that's Kakuryu on day 9. And I said he will be fighting Hakuho tomorrow, but it was actually Ozeki Takayasu. So he will be having an Ozeki opponent for the first time tomorrow, unless Takayasu pulls out tomorrow. We have Mr. Mainomi in the Mukojo man, and he really feels the energy from Meisei. He wants to get stronger. He wants to go up not just go up the rankings in sumo, but he wants to just get better in sumo, and that's how he feels watching Meisei. So as we saw, he is a very diligent man in Keiko as well, and that's really proving to be very successful for him in the top division. He hasn't gotten the wins, but all his offensive tactics have really proved that he may be a force to be reckoned with in the future. So let's see how Meisei does in the Musubi no Ichiban against Kakuryu. This is the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium, just near Nagoya Castle. It holds a maximum capacity of about 7,500. We have some personal masu seats just to seat one person in those upper rows, as well as masu boxes for two. Very exciting time for the Nagoya fans, because it's only held once a year, every July, is the Nagoya Basho at the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. Let's kick off the second half of action with two men who are 4 wins, 4 losses each. Koto Shogiku going against Ono Sho. Now these two have gone head-to-head 6 times in the past, and it's Koto Shogiku taking 5 of them. Ono Sho is struggling with the former Ozeki. The only time that Ono Sho beat Koto Shogiku was back in November 2017, when he won by a hatakikomi. So let's see how if Ono Sho can get a second win here over Koto Shogiku. Koto Shogiku, 35 years old. Ono Sho on the right in the darker mawashi is 23. Ono Sho is a typical pusher thruster, and he's now on a 3-bout winning streak. Alright, Koto Shogiku now on a 3-bout losing streak, but he wants to use that advantage that he has over Ono Sho in their rivalry. Kimura Hisanosuke continues to be the Gyoji. Koto Shogiku in the light blue is a pusher thruster and goes for a hidari yotsu, left hand inside, right hand outside. Both start off with a low angle, a hazuoshi attack by Ono Sho, but Koto Shogiku thrusts him down. As he backpedals to the edge, he uses that momentum and gets Ono Sho down to the clay. And Ono Sho really has that offensive attack going. There was a Hiotoshi hand pull-down attack by Koto Shogiku. Ono Sho seemed to be could have been a little bit more patient there at the edge. Let's take a look at the replay. Head-to-head. It's been Ono Sho. It looked like Ono Sho was going to finish him off with that powerful hazuoshi into the armpits. Koto Shogiku is high, but he's now at the edge and puts him down with a hand pull-down technique. Hiotoshi. From a different angle. Ono Sho is trying to dig that right hand inside. He's using that left hand hazuoshi, but it seems his lower body isn't moving forward, and that kind of got his balance off. Koto Shogiku wins by Hiotoshi, goes to 5-4. He has Endo tomorrow, and Ono Sho with a mirror record of 4-5. He'll lock horns with Sadanoumi. All right, we are showing you the Nagoya port, and there's a little park there on the right called the Garden Pier. It's about 10-11 kilometers from Nagoya Castle, where the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium is at. So quite a drive, but you can go by one subway line to the Nagoya port. Very beautiful area here. So here are the matchups for the Juryo division tomorrow on day 10. start on the west side. Ryuko against Tamaki, Akiseyama Kyokutai-sei, Takanofuji versus Chiyonoumi, Arawashi and Kizaki-umi, Kotonoaka versus Mitoryu, Kiribayama Ichiyamamoto, Hidenoumi versus Wakatakakage, Takanosho and Daiyamami, Daishomaru going against Chiyoshoma, Yutakayama and Tobizaru, Hyokushuho versus Ishiura, Gagamaru and Ikiyoi, both men at 2 and 7. Tsurugisho 7 and 2 against Tokushoryu, Azumaryu and Sokokurai. Again, today is Marine Day, so that's why I believe that's why we're showing you the ocean. We'll be bringing you the top Makunochi Division matchups after this bout. So, once again, it's Umi no Hi, Marine Day, a 3-day weekend here in Japan. Here we go. We have Takara Fuji on the left in purple, going against Daieisho in the red Mawashi on the right. Powerful attack by Daieisho. Daieisho trying to get Takara Fuji. Takara Fuji can't get any sort of grip on the Mawashi, and Daieisho gets the victory. Explosive Tachiai and quick thrusting attacks. Takara Fuji unable to do his job whatsoever. This is what typically happens when a typical pusher thruster goes against a typical Mawashi man. And you can see that Daieisho really observing Takara Fuji's moves while he knows that Takara Fuji wants to go for the Mawashi. So he makes sure that he keeps a distance and stays lower than Takara Fuji. Takara Fuji gets his preferred left hand inside, but immediately broken by Daieisho. Daieisho continues the thrusting attack into the Nodowa, the throat attacks. And it's Daieisho winning by Oshidashi frontal push-out. 4 and 5 for Daieisho. He has Mitakeumi tomorrow, the Sekiwake. Takara Fuji 2 and 7, now at the brink of demotion. He'll have to win tomorrow against Okinoumi to prevent a demotion in the next tournament. Let's now go to the broadcast for tomorrow. Please join Murray Johnson for day 10 action. Teru Tsuyoshi goes against Chiyomaru. Kaisei against Tochiozan. Kagayaki and Toyonoshima. Nishikigi versus Enho. Daishoho and Kotoyuki. Sadanoumi and Onosho. Shohozan going against Myogiryu. Tomokaze versus Takagenji. Kotoeko and Chiotairyu. Shimanoumi and Yago. Takara Fuji and Okinoumi locking horns for the 17th time. Shodai and Aoyama. Then it's on to Endo and Koto Shogiku. Asanoyama and Abi. Ryuden versus Hokuto Fuji. Daieisho looking to get his first win over Mitakeumi. Takayasu versus Meisei. These two are facing off for the very first time. Ichinojo against Kakuryu. And Hakuho going against Tamawashi. Hakuho 14-1 over Tamawashi. So please join Murray Johnson in the studio alone tomorrow on day 10 for that. Now we have another chanting in the crowd. We just had one for Endo and Aoyama. Aoyama on the east with 8 wins and Endo with 3 wins in their rivalry. It's been Aoyama in the past year, 3-0 for the Bulgarian over Endo. Aoyama is always getting pumped up. He's now on a 4-bout losing streak. Endo is hot and cold this tournament. Asanoyama had a beautiful overarm throw over Endo to put him into the clay. All right, it's Matanashi there, ready to go. Aoyama in blue on the left, The Bulgarian prefers a Migiyotsu right hand inside, left hand outside grip. Endo in yellow, he prefers a Hidariyotsu stance. That's a left hand inside, right hand outside. This is called a Kenkayotsu when they have conflicting stances. Endo gets the better of the Tachi. It's a slapping attack. Endo can't get inside, and Aoyama, in an awkward stance there, has that right hand inside and both hands inside. Now for the Yorikiri victory. Endo first regrouping from that slap-a-thon. At the end, getting both hands inside to take control. Let's take another look. A double hand attack. Aoyama seems to be thrusting into Endo well, but they're not effective because he's thrusting from up to down. And Endo seems to be in an angled position there, but his lower body is much balanced than Aoyama, and at the end Aoyama's center of gravity was just too high. Aoyama now in a 5-bout losing streak. He'll go against Shodai tomorrow on day 10. Endo winning by that Yorikiri. Let's take another look. Endo is getting Aoyama high. He's able to deflect most of Aoyama's attacks. Aoyama goes for that Hatakikomi, and that gets Endo inside. Endo has that right hand and left hand inside and wins by a frontal force out. So that's a Yorikiri win for Endo, 4-5. He has Koto Shogiku on day 10. So great patience exerted there by Endo, Mr. Popular. All right, moving on to the next bout. You see the Kensho prizes walking around the perimeter of the dojo at the moment. These banners are corporate advertisements that cost about $600 each. And the fees are used for prize money called Kensho, awarded to the winner of a bout that displays banners from sponsors. And about half of the money is put inside each envelope that winner receives after the bout. So check out those envelopes that Rikishi get at the end. Now another exciting matchup here. Asanoyama, the champion of the last May tournament, and Ryuden, the Shin Komusubi man. The rivalry, it's Ryuden 5-2 over Asanoyama. The very last meeting was Asanoyama pancaking him in May. Now let's take a look at Asanoyama's performance yesterday against Endo. He had a beautiful Uwatenage overarm throw to finish Endo off. If we can get that video, maybe soon. But Asanoyama at the moment as a Maegashira 1. He only has 3 wins, 3-5 at the moment. The other 2 wins that he had, other than Endo, were against 2 Ozeki, Goeido on opening day and Tochinoshin on day 5. Both of those Ozeki are already sidelined due to action. Here's the battle with Endo yesterday. You can see that he allows Endo that deep grip, but he says, I don't really care, and he dumps him to the clay with a beautiful overarm Uwatenage. So let's see how Asanoyama will do against Ryuden, because looking at the rivalry, it's been Ryuden. All right, Ryuden. first komusubi from the Takadagawa stable since the current Oyakata inherited it. Alright, 2 up-and-coming men. Asanoyama gets that right hand inside and advances forward, and Ryuden is just too high. It's back-to-back wins for Asanoyama over his series with Ryuden. Superb outing there for Asanoyama. Getting back-to-back wins for this tournament for the first time. Yorikiri frontal force-out victory for Asanoyama. Take another look. Ryuden likes the double hand inside grip. He gets that right hand inside extremely deep. Asanoyama doesn't have any sort of grip, but he doesn't need it at the end. He gets that right hand inside, and Ryuden was just too high. Asanoyama was able to dig that right hand inside. Doesn't have the mawashi, but he controls the match from start to finish, and getting Ryuden high and winning by frontal force out, Yorikiri. Asanoyama now 4-5. He'll try to break even, get that number 5, going against Abi on day 10. And Ryuden falls to 3-6. He has Hokuto Fuji. So Asanoyama really had a lot of authority in his sumo last tournament. Again, with many Rikishi sidelined last tournament as well. But yeah, his sumo was getting really, it seems really relaxed to me. He's able to change game plans, but he makes sure that he stays low and moves forward. Able to exert his brand of sumo when he's really good. I believe as long as he keeps that going, he won't lose that many. So if he does get a kachikoshi this tournament, that means 8 wins. And he currently has 4 now. So 4 more wins in the next 6 days. And it'll be Sanyaku in September. All right, moving now to Hokuto Fuji 5-3, locking horns with Tamawashi 1-7. The Sekiwake on the west side, Tamawashi. He is at the brink of demotion, just like Kaisei was at the beginning of the day. Having 8 losses or more in a tournament means makekoshi. So more losses than wins, that means a demotion in the next tournament. Hokuto Fuji there with a bandaged right eye, next to his right eye. Look at his performance this tournament. After 3 consecutive losses, it's 5 wins in a row. Really revving up his engine going into the second week of action, and today is actually his birthday for the man in silver there. Hokuto Fuji, his 27th birthday. Let's see if he can beat a Sekiwake today. Now Tamawashi there on the right. He was the champion of the January tournament this year, but he really is not able to exert his brand of sumo this time around. His only win was on day 6 against Asanoyama. So if Tamawashi can bring out his pushing technique over his pushing opponent, I think the veteran has more skills, more experience than the man on the left. Okay, they're ready. Kimura Shotaro is the gyoji in the middle. So Hokuto Fuji, the man on a 5-bout winning streak, against Tamawashi, who's lost back-to-back from day 7. All right. The last time they met, it was Tamawashi pushing out Hokuto Fuji in March. Tamawashi slapped him down in the January tournament as well, and it's Tamawashi 3 in a row in the series so far. All right, 2 typical pushers going head-to-head. Mata. A little too fast there for Hokuto Fuji. Third Mata of the day in the top division. Kimura Shotaro tries to get them to start it with mutual consent. Take 2. Tamawashi gets the better of the tachi, but he goes into the stands. 1 bump. Hokuto Fuji shifts to the left, and out goes Tamawashi. Tamawashi will face demotion in September. All right, that's a Kyotoshi thrust down attack by Hokuto Fuji. Fans didn't really expect that. So they were a little in awe when that happened in 1 second. Let's take another look. Tamawashi gets the better of the tachi. He goes inside. Hokuto Fuji uses that Otsuki attack from the side, and that's a ski otoshi victory for the man in silver. Well, Tamawashi isn't able to stay inside the dohyo there, just with that 1 shove. It is powerful, but it seems that Tamawashi is just not in that condition to get a victory. So it's ski otoshi victory for the birthday boy. Happy birthday, 27 years old. 6 wins, 3 losses for the man, and that's 6 wins in a row from day 4. Hokuto Fuji will face Ryuden on day 10, and Tamawashi goes against Hakuho, the Yokozuna. Next, one exciting matchup. Another exhilarating one for fans here. Mitakeumi going against Abi. The Sekiwake versus Omusubi. Mitakeumi, first time for him in 4 tournaments to snatch back Sekiwake status. Sekiwake is the 3rd highest rank in sumo after Yokozuna and Ozeki. This man, he's in the 4th highest rank of Komusubi. Abi is the 2nd Komusubi out of the Shikoroyama Beya after the current Oyakata established it. And Abi is the 1st Komusubi from the stable since Homasho in November 2011. Alright, Mitakeumi from Nagano Prefecture, 6-2 at the moment. Abi as a Komusubi, 3-5 in the first week of action. The man from Saitama Prefecture. Now, Mitakeumi has taken all the 3 past matchups in the series. Mitakeumi slapped Abi down on Senshuraku in September last year, and that was their latest matchup. All in 2018. The rest, Mitakeumi all pushed him out, pushed him down. So it's all been Mitakeumi. So Abi has that image of Mitakeumi, a very bad image of him. Scrolling down at the bottom of your screen, are the winners in yellow of the top division matches. And on your right-hand side, we are telling you about the NHK Sports on-demand video site. We have the videos of the top division action on that website. You can also scan that QR code on your smartphone to go straight to the site. So please check it out. We've started doing this this tournament right after the bouts are done in the top division. After each bout, I think they're uploaded right away to the website. So please take a look. Just because sumo is usually over in an instant, always good to have replays. All right, Mitakeumi on a 3-bout winning streak. Abi got a Hiotoshi victory over Ryuden on day 8 in that Komusubi series that we had. Kimura Yodo is the Gyoji for this and the next match. Mitakeumi is a typical pusher. Abi, the happy-go-lucky man, is a typical pusher thruster. Double hands by Abi and turns around, uses that 180 motion and hurls down Mitakeumi. Beating Mitakeumi for the very first time is Abi, the Komusubi. Seemed a really good flow there going for Abi. Double hand attack. 180 degrees, and before Mitakeumi started shoving him back, he took that right hand outside grip for a uwatenage overarm throw. Take a look at that quick movement. Right hand attack, and Mitakeumi goes rolling down. I did it. That's what his face kind of looked like. Use that, he curled his left arm around Mitakeumi's neck and used that to rotate like that. Extended his arm to get that right hand outside grip and wins by uwatenage. Smooth transition there, and Mitakeumi didn't see that coming. Big loss there for Mitakeumi. He wanted to stay in the usual race with by protecting his 2-loss record. Mitakeumi has been telling reporters that he wanted to keep the Yusho race for the Emperor's Cup exciting. And he said that he wanted to be the main character of this tournament. The man to go contend the championship and go against the Yokozuna and Ozeki. But losing that critical bout there against Abi was pretty big. A 3rd loss. So Mitakeumi falls to 6-3. He'll face Daieisho tomorrow. Abi finds win number 4. And he will lock horns with Asanoyama on day 10. And this man is now up on the dohyo. Now, Takayasu, the sole Ozeki in competition, is now with 1 loss. He's eager to grab his very first title, but after injuring his left elbow on day 8 against Tamawashi, fans got extremely worried that there was the possibility of 4 Ozeki being sidelined from a basho for the first time ever in history. But usually just before noon, if somebody is going to be sidelined, there's an announcement from the Japan Sumo Association on its website. Takayasu decided to go. Decided to participate. despite that injury, and he has that big bandaged left elbow there that he hurt yesterday. His opponent today is Shodai, 4-4, going against Takayasu, 7-1. Well, in the past, in sumo history, since the Showa era began, 4 times in total, there have been 3 ozeki sitting out of a tournament. The last one was in September 2012, when Koto Shogiku, Baruto, and Koto Oshu all sat out of a tournament. And on day 8, with Goeido pulling out with an injury, it's 3 ozeki sidelined for a tournament for the first time in 7 years, almost 7 years. Here's the rivalry. It's a seesaw game between Shodai and Takayasu. Takayasu has the edge, 8-5, but in the past year, it's been 3-3. Shodai has been winning with a pulling attack, one with a yoritaoshi, but Takayasu has been either pushing or thrusting out Shodai the past year. Shodai is looking to snap his 2-bout losing streak, while this man, Takayasu, he's now on a 6-bout winning streak. He did injure that left elbow. Let's see if he can produce today for his 8th win. And more importantly, he wants to find his first Yusho this tournament. This is his sumo yesterday on day 8. This is the time when, right here. You saw Tamawashi grabbing his left elbow there. And right after he won that bout, he's been trying to hold that left elbow. The fact is that usually you would just go back to the dressing room and have it iced right away. But yesterday, he had to stay below the dohyo until the Yokozuna matches were done. So he couldn't go back to ice it right away. All right, Ozeki Takayasu. Big match for Takayasu. If he can produce today, and if he can prevent getting an injury here. Usually seems pumped up, and he does that today too. Let's see if he can go with this momentum for a 7-bout winning streak. Well, Shodai, former Sekiwake man. Let's see how this goes. Kimura Yodo is the Gyoji once again. All right, seesaw game in the past 6 matches. Let's see how this turns out. Shodai looks for a right hand inside, left hand outside grip. Takayasu getting that right hand inside and pushing back Shodai. Shodai gets a right hand inside grip, and at the end, he dumps Takayasu down the dohyo. Come from behind victory for Shodai. Takayasu seemed eager to finish Shodai off quickly as possible. That's 2 losses for Takayasu. Big loss for Takayasu after being thrust down by Shodai with technique. So Shodai improving to 5 wins now, 3 of them beating Ozeki. Takayasu seems alright, but maybe he's just bearing the pain now. Hopefully he didn't hit that left elbow when he tumbled down the dohyo. Looking at the replay. Choda is trying to dig that right hand inside, and now he gets it deep. And he's about to lose, but at the end he just dumps Takayasu down. It seemed like Takayasu was quite powerless at the edge. He wasn't able to persevere at the edge whatsoever. Just because he's not able to use his left hand well as like usual. Kachiage, as always. But you can see he's not even using his left. He's trying to cover up his action with the left, and that's why he's not able to finish Shodai off. He can't get the Mawashi, the outside. Meisei is the stopper there at the bottom of the dohyo, and we hope Takayasu is okay. But as a Tsukiyotoshi victory for Shodai, going to 5-4. We'll have Aoyama tomorrow. Takayasu, step back from the Yusho race. 7 wins, 2 losses. No kachikoshi for him today. Takayasu's opponent tomorrow is Meisei, who we just met at the bottom of the dohyo. Well, with Takayasu losing and other men falling to 3 losses, it seems like the Yusho race will be between the 2 Yokozuna, Hakuryu and Hakuho. But we can't say anything concrete yet. These 2 haven't fought yet. Ichinojo 5-3 going against Hakuho 8-0 in this Mongolian matchup. 2 bouts to go on day 9 action. Now looking at the previous matchups, it's 12-2 for Hakuho. In the past year, it's been Hakuho pummeling Ichinojo in January and forcing out Ichinojo last September. Now the last time Ichinojo took care of Hakuho was when Ichinojo was a sekiwake in May last year. He was able to grab Hakuho's mawashi and win by uwatenage overarm throw. And before that was in May 2015 when he won by a tsuki-otoshi over Hakuho. So these two wins were both when Ichinojo were sanyaku status. So last May when he was a sekiwake, and May 2015 when he was a komusubi. So he's never gotten a kimboshi from Hakuho, because a kimboshi gold star is only something you get when you are a maegashira rank and filer. Hakuho made the midpoint turnaround with an unblemished record, which is called perfect kyukin, for the 48th time yesterday on day 8. And that makes it 23 wins in a row from the March Basho in Osaka, with a full kyujo in between for the previous May tournament. So this man, the king of the ring, is eyeing his 43rd championship and his 16th Zensho Yusho, a spotless Yusho, both for renewing his own all-time record. Right, this should be another exciting match. If Ichinojo does find that window of opportunity to grab Hakuho's belt area, wherever it is, Ichinojo will be using his weight advantage over him. Ichinojo is 227 kilos. This man, Hakuho, 158. So close to 70 kilo difference there for Hakuho. They stand at around the same. Ichinojo at 193 and Hakuho at 192. So both these men are Migi-Yotsu fighters. They like the right hand inside, left hand outside grip. So all up to Ichinojo if he can stay patient and take in Hakuo's glare there. Seemed like the Gyoji, the Tate Gyoji, Inosuke, asked the two Rikishi to do this once again before they go back for the salt. Not time for them to go at it yet. But even if there is no Jikan Ippai, even if the shimpan, the judges on the perimeter of the dohyo, even if they don't say you can go, the Rikishi are actually allowed to go according to sumo rules. If both of them have that mutual consent and they know that they can go, they can just go at it whenever. All right, but Hakuo has that advantage, 12-2 over Ichinojo. As long as Hakuo can get that right hand inside, left hand outside grip, that will be his signature technique for Uwate Nage. And all be Hakuo. Hakuo has won many of his bouts this tournament in an unusual way, past 8 days, but it's all spotless. He knows how to win. Even yesterday, he had one little scare there against Shodai, but at the end he is able to win by hand pull-down technique. Ichinojo, will he be able to use his 70-kilo weight advantage and beat Hakuo to snap his 2-bout losing streak? Ichinojo in blue, Hakuo, the king of the ring, on the right. Kachiage attack, elbow blast. Ichinojo gets Hakuo back and high, and Ichinojo gets the victory and hands Hakuo his first loss. At the same time, Hakuo snaps his consecutive winning record from March at 23. Ichinojo gets the zabuton cushions flying. It's all Ichinojo from the get-go. Winning by Yorikiri, frontal force out. Ichinojo was able to get part of the mawashi. Let's take a look. Kachiage, both dead center. Ichinojo had that Maemitsu grip with the right hand, and now he gets that right hand inside. Hakuo is just too high. And it's Ichinojo, just like I said, using his 70-kilo weight advantage to the max. And it seems that Ichinojo's feet shuffling, his deashi was strong today. Moved forward really quickly. Usually he takes more time. Hakuo can't get any sort of mawashi, and he's in an awkward position. He doesn't switch game plans, and at the end, he goes for a desperate throw, which doesn't work. Well, with Takayasu losing, Hakuo loses. So Takayasu still has that chance. All depends on Kakuryu in the Musubi no Ichiban today. Ichinojo, impeccable performance when he really needed it against Hakuo there. He gets his first Kimboshi gold star from Hakuo as a Maegashira man. And Ichinojo fighting Hakuo on this day as a Maegashira 4-man on the west side is actually rare, because, and this came because we have 3 Ozeki out of action. And let's go to the interview room now. Not Ichinojo yet, but this is Shodai, who beat Takayasu and 2 other Ozeki. Congratulations. Thank you. How do you feel after beating 3 Ozeki? Well, overall, my body is moving really well. My condition is well, and it worked out well. You say that you're in good condition, especially today. How was your offensive side? I was able to not give up until the very end, and that really helped me. All your moving forward, your positive sumo style is proving effective. I think my Tachiai initial charge is going effectively. I hope I can continue this until day 15. Well, hopefully you can get that katsikoshi and get up, climb that banzuke. I'll just need to take it one at a time and aim for that katsikoshi first of all. Congratulations. Shodai, after beating Takayasu, handing him his 2nd loss, and Ichinojo handing Hakuho his very first loss in a long time. Hakuho had that 23 consecutive winning bout run, but Ichinojo was the man to stop it. Not allowing Hakuho his grip, favorite grip whatsoever, and controlling the match. Ichinojo really showed his best sumo today on the belt against Hakuho. So Kimboshi for Ichinojo there, and we go to the Musubi no Ichiban, the final bout of the day. Kakuryu, the other Mongolian Yokozuna, facing off with Meisei. Meisei going against a Yokozuna for the very first time. This is called a Hatsukao Awase for these two. So, with this, the crowd cheering and all the cushions flying, let's see if Meisei can hold it together and do his brand of sumo that he's been showing throughout this tournament, despite all the losses that he has. Meisei will be turning 24 at the end of this tournament. After this tournament is over, actually, on July 24th. Meisei, we have been talking about his performance. The first 6 days were all losses, but most of them were when Meisei was going on the offensive and he lost by come from behind attacks. He got his first win against Takarafuji on day 7 by forcing him out. And yesterday, day 8, he got a lucky freebie with Goeido pulling out of the tournament. Goeido is Kyujo from Nakabi after aggravating his right shoulder. And that was his 9th Kyujo. And he's said to be in his 8th Kadoban in September. We also have Tochinoshin, who was in Kyujo from day 6. And Takakeisho, who's Kyujo from opening day with an injured right knee. And we will be seeing Takakeisho if he's sidelined. He has been sidelined from opening day, so we will be seeing Takakeisho as a Sekiwake in September. So this man, Kakuryu, has been displaying solid sumo this tournament, marking 8 consecutive victories from opening day for the first time in 5 tournaments. And it's actually the 8th time he has a clean slate after Nakabi since becoming a Yokozuna in May 2014. Kakuryu is gunning for a 6th Makunochi title under his belt. The last time he grabbed the Emperor's Cup was back in May last year. So he's hungry for that championship. Meisei currently fighting in his highest personal rank, Maegashira 4 on the east side. It's his first time challenging a Yokozuna opponent. Tomorrow, he'll face an Ozeki opponent for the first time, Takayasu. The final bout of the day, Kakuryu versus Meisei, going head-to-head for the very first time. Kakuryu on the left, the Migi man. Meisei, also a Migi man, both looking for a right hand inside, left hand outside grip. Can Meisei do his brand of sumo? Maimitsu grip for Kakuryu. They're dead center. He goes for an outside leg attack. Going for that desperate hurling attack, but Kakuryu just overpowers Meisei. Meisei doing what he can. Gave a little run for Kakuryu's money. But Kakuryu, now the sole leader of the tournament with 9 wins, 0 losses. Hakuho fighting the dust for the first time this tournament. So a change in the leaders board with Kakuryu staying spotless and Hakuho losing. Kakuryu wins by Yorikiri frontal force out. Kakuryu faces Ichinojo tomorrow, so let's see how the giant behemoth will do against the other Yokozuna on day 10. And definitely the highlight bout tomorrow will be Ichinojo going against Kakuryu, and see how Hakuho does if he can regroup going against Hamawashi on day 10. Take a look at Kakuryu's sumo once again. Meisei allowing Kakuryu with that right hand Maimitsu grip. Kakuryu tries to break his balance with the leg attack. Once again, Meisei is just too high and is powerless against the Yokozuna. All technique there by Kakuryu. That powerful Maimitsu is what kept him in the driver's seat from start to finish. Meisei is trying to swing the Yokozuna around, but it just doesn't work. That's all she wrote. Kakuryu wins by a frontal force out. We go to the interview room once again. It's Ichinojo. Congratulations on beating Hakuho. You were able to beat the spotless Yokozuna. It was good. How was your sumo? Oh, my sumo was good. You were able to get your grip inside and move forward. I think it was good sumo. Were you able to, you think you can continue going? Yes. What will you do with your sumo tomorrow against Kakuryu? I hope to do my style of sumo, just like today. So, Ichinojo taking care of Hakuho. He will face Kakuryu tomorrow. Well, on behalf of our team at the NHK Bilingual section, a brief farewell from the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. We thank you all once again for listening. This was Raja Pradhan with the play-by-play. Our feature tomorrow will be digging into the Gaburi Yori frontal force-out technique. So please join Murray Johnson for more Doskoi action coming up on day 10. Kakuryu is the sole leader with no losses. Hakuho trailing behind with 1 loss. Wherever you are, do take care. Gokienyo.